up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Certainly happy to have you along. Chase McLaughlin has it on the tee, and off we go here in Tampa. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. They find some open field here. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. Loose inside the 30. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Well, Lamar Jackson, I mean, he is just a ticking time bomb when he has got the football in his hands, and he explodes, Charles, for a big one there.
So there was the boom, huh? Because that's exactly what happened, right? And you can be in the right spot against him and not necessarily make the play. His talent is so good.
It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack.
And on first and goal, they decided to throw for it, but the coverage was excellent. And he kept holding the ball, hoping someone would shake free. Instead, he's hit and drop. And now, they're not even in the red zone anymore.
And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score. Ravens 7.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on first and 10 at their own 22. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Irving. And he shreds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On first and 10, here's Irving. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's the 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Mayfield now from the 50. And his throw here is incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
failure to connect on second down. That leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
180! What's that?
Throwing, Mayfield. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week, but they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
Mayfield and the troops staying out and going for it on 4th.
What's that?
They'll set up to throw. They'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Buccaneers, first down.
What's that?
And again, it's Mayfield. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
It certainly looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Now Mayfield. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Hey, out.
Jackson. They're looking deep here for Flowers. They got his man complete. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 81 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
To kick off for Baltimore.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we...
Shedding the tackler that gives him some room. Still on his feet. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bucky Irving, 75 yards. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
at their own 27-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Jackson going to keep it. And he brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy a defender for even a half a second, then Lamar Jackson is gone. You've got to take those blockers and move them so that you have clear vision of Lamar Jackson, and hopefully you can hem him in.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He'll try to do it himself. And some space here. Now he's into the clear again. He may go. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 69 yards. And the Ravens take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Well, we've certainly seen this before, CD. No one can quite electrify a crowd like Lamar Jackson, and really don't know what else to say other than that was special right there.
I think you pretty much said it all, but I go back to what you said about electrifying the crowd. He's also electrifying us, and we're calling the game. This guy is simply sensational.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
First down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Hey, alert 30.
From the gun, Mayfield. His throw incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Second and 10.
Kings! 180!
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Run. Done.
Mayfield with it once more. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
After the interception, here's Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Touchdown.
Zay Flowers. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Luke now for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Next to score, Ravens 28, Buccaneers 7. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.